Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. My name is Latisha Gaines. I am the COO for the Woodland Park and Paramus campuses, as well as the 90th anniversary co-chair. I'm here today to celebrate Berkeley College empowering lives for 90 years. Lucy Larcombe stated, "He who plants the tree plants hope." Additionally, John Muir declared, "When one plants the tree, they plant themselves. Every root is an anchor over which one rests will gratefully and become sufficiently calm to feel joy and be alive." Berkeley College associates have continued to be a part of the planting, dedicating ourselves to our students with each and every interaction. Each one of our roots is anchored in the belief and action that students come first. This has been the case for 90 years and will continue furthermore. You cannot bear fruit without roots. Berkeley College has planted many strong roots so that our students can bear great fruit. As we continue to plant seeds of education, empowerment, and hope, today we plant the tree to symbolize this 90th anniversary milestone. We're proud to celebrate today with each of you, and we're delighted that you are here at this tree planting, symbolizing the commitment to our students, our community, to ensure that our roots remain strong. Now I'd like to bring up Terry Duda, our Senior Vice President for Government Affairs.
Welcome. Welcome. We are so proud and happy to be here, and we have many memories, and we'll have many more memories. We'll have many more memories to make in the future with this wonderful town of Woodbridge. And I'd certainly like to say we're so happy to be here with you, Mayor John McCormick, to celebrate this. We'd also like to recognize the Chief of Staff and right-hand person to the Mayor, Caroline Ehrlich. Are you here? And we'd like to also recognize a member of our Board of Trustees, Busi Matsiko Adan, who traveled here all the way from Long Island to be at this ceremony. Thank you so much. And at this point, I would like to share with you some wonderful news. The Governor Murphy of New Jersey has officially declared, with a proclamation and a seal, Berkeley College Day in the state of New Jersey for its 90th anniversary. So this is a wonderful honor for us. Thank you. And at this point in time, I would like to turn the ceremony back over to Latisha.
Thank you so much, Terry. I would like to have our Chairman of the Board come up, Kevin Lewing, to have remarks.
Good afternoon, everybody. On this day 90 years ago in 1931, the Berkeley School held its first classes in East Orange. Although the country was in the middle of a deep depression with 1/4 of the nation's workforce out of work, Allier Brick thought the time was right to open a highly selective school to prepare women for careers in business. Today, in the midst of a pandemic, with the workforce evolving and many out of work changing careers, Berkeley College continues to provide career-focused education, now leading to associate's, bachelor's, and master's degrees, as well as certificates in continuing education for both women and men. As a key part of the economic life of the New York metropolitan areas, Berkeley has adapted to the changing technology and community needs, making a positive impact on people's lives, as well as the communities that are home to the college. In 1980, Berkeley College received a license as a two-year college of business. And with that, at that point, we had a campus in Waldwick, New Jersey, actually Ridgewood at that point, soon to be Waldwick. But we were looking to expand the college south from Woodland Park. And so in 1982, we moved to Woodbridge. The former supermarket was transformed into a Berkeley College campus, and we offered certificate programs at that point. We were only secretarial and fashion. Shortly thereafter, we began business administration, which brought males to the campus. And then in 1983, we received Middle States accreditation, and from there, this campus became a branch campus of the Woodland Park campus. In 1991, from January through April, I was the administrative director of this campus. So I did spend almost 4 months driving here every day and running the campus. And it was actually my last position at Berkeley before becoming president. That in April, I went from being the interim administrative director in Woodbridge to becoming president of the college. And through the past decades, I've worked with the Mayor McCormick, Mayor McGreevy, and with the town, and we're pleased to be a member of the community here and seeing the community center going up and being a partner in that. Also Community Service Week at Berkeley College, which we've had for over a decade. We've done different projects in the town of Woodbridge, and I participated in one at a local church for the soup kitchen 1 year, and I know Mayor McCormick came to visit, and we had a picture taken during that event. Besides our continued focus on student success, where the student always comes first, Berkeley College continues its focus on being a part of the local community and giving back. In Japan, the cherry tree is representative of good fortune. And as we celebrate Berkeley College Day today with the planting of a cherry tree in Woodbridge Town Hall, let this tree continue to serve as a symbol of the close relationship between Berkeley College and the town of Woodbridge and the good fortune that we've all shared together. Thank you. With that, I'd like to introduce the president of Berkeley College, Michael Smith.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Thanks for the sunshine. Thank you, Chairman Lewing. As Kevin mentioned, Berkeley College started in East Orange, New Jersey, some 90 years ago. And you think about 90 years ago, what things and what the days were like back then and how things existed. Berkeley College, we talk about creating skills for women back 90 years ago. Well, if you were to look at the pictures and so the curriculum and things that were studied at the time, it really, in a bad way of saying it, really taught women how to behave, which is kind of a strange concept, how to dress, how to comport themselves, how to walk, how to act in a professional setting. And what I've said many times since that time, and the time that I've been at Berkeley College, is that the $1 million idea these days is to create effectively a finishing school for men, because the men need the help. It's the women are fine. It's the men that got the problems and doing the things that could do some charm training for. But 90 years ago, if you were to think about what they would think about 90 years into the future, no one could have ever presupposed we would be sitting here today with anything approximating what we have today. All back then, it would all have been considered science fiction. And in fact, if you thought about 2 years ago, if we were thinking about the end of September 2019, no one could presuppose that we'd be sitting here after spending almost a year and a half in our homes. We never know what the future is going to be. The ability to predict the future is unknown. And what Berkeley is going to be 90 years from now, we don't know. But it's interesting. You think about what was here 90 years ago, what was on this site. And today, we plant a tree. And earlier today and throughout the day, we had some rain. Maybe we'll have some later, but thank goodness to the good mayor for scheduling us at a good time for us where the weather's good. He's amazing. He does a lot of great things, including really good weather when we need it. But in that regard, it's like, who knows 90 years from now what that tree is going to look like. Certainly none of us will be here to see what goes on, but the essence of who we are and what Berkeley College is about and the foundation and the things that we've achieved are going to be here. We had a ceremony earlier this morning at Woodland Park. We had one of our graduates from Berkeley College from 1958. She's in her 80s now, and she's still working, and she has no intention of stopping. This is what Berkeley College does. We have over 65,000 graduates at this point. We are all throughout the state of New York and New Jersey and all over the place and all throughout the country and all throughout the world. The impact that Berkeley College has is really tremendous, and it's immeasurable as to what we have the ability to achieve. But a lot of and what education is going to look like 90 years from now, we don't really know either. We know that there's been a great focus, certainly over the last year and a half, a lot more online education that was here. And if I think about, as I said, when I started at Berkeley 25 years ago, we're a number of years into this campus, but it really had that supermarket, feel. The basement still had a lot of the supermarket, deliveries going into the basement at the time. And we came in and redeveloped the property, and it looks, most people now, if you ask them what this property was, they have no idea. And also, too, we remember over the years how this property's evolved and changed. And now, in the meantime, we have this building sprouted up. So this change is a consistent around here. We know that's always there. Berkeley evolves with the time, and very, very importantly, we're very appreciative to be partners with Woodbridge. Woodbridge has been such a good friend to Berkeley College, dating back to Mayor McGreevy. Mayor McCormick has been a tremendous friend for us, and it was interesting just standing with him for a few minutes before, him knowing the succession of COOs and people that we've had running this campus over here. We've had some really talented people, whether it was Diane Racinos, whether it was a Mike, whether it's Catherine Palmer, back in the day, and our brand new COO who's been operating with us. And we're going to come and give a wave to everybody, please. Who's been operating, in our admissions department and knows our students and knows the community and has been involved with us for such a long time. It's these partnerships, it's these relationships that we have, that we build with the community, with our friends, where we recruit students from this area who come to our school and they wind up getting the education that they need, and they come out and they start working in our communities. We keep ingrading ourselves and getting our roots deeper and deeper into what goes on here. And that's what it's all about. The tree is so symbolic. The rain today is so symbolic. We're so appreciative of being here. 90 years from now, we don't know what exactly is going to happen. We may not know 2 years from now what's happening, but we do know our history here. We do know we are greatly, greatly appreciative to our friends like Mayor McCormick and his great team that works here in the town of Woodbridge, who's been so supportive for all our development and all our issues that we've been working on over the years, and we're very, very appreciative of all they've done, and we look forward to many, many years of future success. So congratulations to everybody, to the Berkeley team that's here today, to the city, to the town of Woodbridge team that's here, and our 90th anniversary committee who's put all this little celebration here together, and our buildings and ground folks that got the tree happening, and to a good, long, successful future for Berkeley College in the town with all our friends here. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Michael. Now we would like to bring our esteemed Mayor McCormick.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here to celebrate with you. It's good to see so many people after such a long time. Terry I haven't seen, Mike I haven't seen, Kevin I haven't seen, Tom I haven't seen. You even brought Mike Russo out of mothballs. And of course, Diane Racinos, who I remember I'm pretty sure you were there when I got here back in 2006, and we did a whole lot of great stuff together. So congratulations to all of you, and thanks for being out here. I just want you to know that I also have a proclamation declaring today Berkeley College Day. However, mine's at least in a frame, and the governor's isn't. I think the governor cheaped out here. But we have enjoyed a great relationship. I can just think of 3 years ago or so when we were working on this project here, and we knew that we were losing the parking lot that we owned, that transit used for commuters to the city and wherever. And We worked with Berkeley to get a great contract that said we can now use the lot on the side of Berkeley, which you weren't using so much. So it was a perfect trade, a perfect match. Everything worked out. And that's what happens when people, you work with people that you trust and like and can work for the common good. Right now we have so many things. Every concert I say Berkeley. When I say Sansone and Woodbridge Center and ShopRite, I say Berkeley. Our community center is packed with ads. Every time we have a newsletter, it's got Berkeley in it. So this is all how we cooperated with you, and you cooperated with us. It was a great relationship, and we're thrilled about it, and we hope it continues for another 90 years. And whoever said they won't be here when that tree is here in 50, I'll be here. I'll still be the mayor. I don't know about you guys. But thank you for allowing us to share this time with you. Thanks to my staff. John Haggerty, Vito Samalukas here, Megan Kushba, Kelly Mitch, they're all here. And I will present this proclamation to you, Letitia, if you'd like. Anybody want to get some pictures, I guess, or want to do that afterwards? We'll do pictures after, okay. All right. You want me to? Oh. And also, it gives me great pleasure to bring up one of my very good friends in public service, one of my very good friends in life, a guy I've known for 30 plus years. He's not only the assemblyman from this district, he is the assembly speaker in the state of New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Craig Coughlin.
Thank you, John. Oh, thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me be here today. I think we have a proclamation for you. We didn't cheap out to just give you the thing. By the way, I'm going to be right here next to him 50 years from now when we come back to that trade. I just wanted to add my voice and the voice of my colleagues, Senator Vitale and Assemblywoman Lopez, both of whom send their best regards, but neither of them could be here, to congratulate you on 90 years of doing really good things to help people. You know, the students that you bring to Berkeley College are people who are doing something aspirational, and you do a terrific job at helping them and letting them move along and advancing careers. I know that they face challenges on a different level than many other students, but because of Berkeley College and because of their tenacity, because of their willingness and desire to do things that are going to advance themselves, even when that's challenging, they become great successes. And I know we've had the good fortune in our legislative office, which just happens to be right down the street, of having any number of folks from Berkeley College come in and do internships. And builds friendships that I hope will serve them long after they leave us. And so, congratulations on 90 years. Well done, Kevin, Terry. Tom. You've been great friends, and I appreciate the working relationship that we have and the good work that you have done for all of your students. We're happy to have you in Woodbridge. Delighted to have you in the 19th district and throughout the state. So, it's a pleasure to be with you this morning or this afternoon. And keep up the good work. And not only will we be here for 50 years from now for the tree, we'll be here for the 180th celebration. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for those words of encouragement. I'm going to be here in 50 years as well, so I'll be right with you, Mayor. Not to worry at all. So definitely there. Again, just want to say thank you to everyone. This day has been phenomenal. Someone said, we don't know what's going to happen later because of the rain, and it's going to be storming. And as our president, Michael Smith, stated, the mayor brought the sun. And so now we're sitting here, no rain. We have all the rain that we need for the tree, and so we're here. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Your presence here today shows your commitment to Berkeley, shows your partnership to Berkeley, and our commitment to our students and continuing to empower lives. I would like to say thank you to the 90th Anniversary Steering Committee. We have our co-chair, Brian Santiago. We have our chairman, Kevin Lewing, Karen Carpentieri, Joan Donnellan, Wendy Hillett, Jonathan Cruz, Mark Shore, and Louis Colazzo. I also would like to extend special thanks to Terry Duda, Shamira Drakeford, Angela Harrington, Tommy Alessandro, Carmelo Torres, Ann Partridge, Brian Cronin, and Donna Nicholson. They worked tirelessly to be here today, so everything that you see is really a reflection of the commitment and the teamwork and collaboration. So again, without further ado, we're going to go over to our tree so I can take some pictures.